Good evening, Lukey3262 here from theshavingcadre.com. Here for an evening shave today. And today I'm going to continue with my sample series. I guess this is number 2 from TDS Cosmetics from Vitebsk, Belarus. So today's soap is the Patchouli Vetiver, or Vetiver Patchouli, excuse me. Vetiver Patchouli, and the aftershave is the same fragrance. And then the balm for this evening is another Belarusian product, SQ for Men by Floralis. This is one of the things that got me started in wet shaving. My girlfriend sent me some of this from Belarus probably 12 years ago. And it came with the aftershave balm and the shaving cream. I can't spit that word out. And so that's what kind of got me interested in looking at brushes. So we're going to use that tonight. The hardware tonight, I'm going to be using the Bismarck Private Special. It actually has an etching in it that says WEC, New York, so I'm not sure if this was made for WEC. Gosh, it's hard to show you that. Not sure if it was made for WEC as in like the hair shaper company, or maybe it's just a barber supply in New York, who knows. And this is made in Germany as well. I think that this Bismarck was made pre-Dovo, before they picked up the Bismarck label. With it labeled Germany, anywhere between 1897 and probably 1930 somewhere. I cannot remember when Dovo picked up the mark, but it doesn't really matter. Well, we'll figure it out. The brush tonight is a Sorrentino Brushworks synthetic with an 8P Shave Co. high density synthetic in it. One of my favorite brushes, kind of like Major Rich said today in his shaving video. I'm reaching for synthetics more and more and more. Honestly, I'd like to get some more of them, but I don't have a ton of space. I guess I need to get rid of some badgers. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started with a shave. Or at least start loading my brush. I did forget to mention that I washed my face with the Sterling Preshave soap, and I used the TDS Cosmetics Blue Preshave Conditioner. I put that on my face at the beginning of the shave, and or at the beginning of the shower after I washed my face, and let it sit on there for a good 10 minutes or however long I was in the shower. Last shave, whenever I used the charcoal, which I really liked, the menthol especially, I think I loaded the brush for about 45 seconds. Today I'm going to load for about 30, and I think we're just about there. So that's 30 seconds, plenty of soap in the brush. So speaking of the soap, as I build a lather, the scent on this one, Patchouli Vetiver, a really nice earthy, woody, smoky scent. I enjoy it. It's not as strong as some vetivers. It's not as strong as, say, Martin de Cadre's vetiver. But with that patchouli, it's going to soften it up quite a bit. Really nice scent. And, I mean, stuff explodes on your face. As soon as you put it to your cheeks, it just starts blowing up. Now, I am getting ready to list a TDS sample page in the PIF section of the Shaving Cadre. So if you're interested in trying out some of these TDS Cosmetics, this evening I should finish up packaging, I think just shy of 80 samples. So I've got a bunch of the 10-gram little plastic jars, all filled up and ready to go. So I'll list a piff, and then I'll start another thread where you guys can share your impressions of the soap itself. I was going to try and do samples for the aftershave, because I do have an aftershave. I think 8 aftershaves, maybe 7 or 8 different aftershaves from TDS. But it's just kind of too cumbersome. Then I gotta go buy the jars, which are not near as cheap as, or not jars, the bottles, which are not near as cheap as the jars are. I think just the jars alone, I think I have like $20 in them or something like that. Anyway, if anybody has some spare ones and they want to send them to me, I'd be happy to fill them. So anyway, I'll go ahead and get started with the shave. And with a little bit less load time, I did produce a little bit thinner lather, but it looks great. I'm going to be completely honest. I cannot in recent memory remember the last time I shaved with this razor. So this may very well be the maybe the second time I've ever shaved with it, but it's actually one of the first razors that I honed, and one of the first razors that I did a light restoration job on. Back in the day when I thought a restoration job was taking every pit possible out. I mean, this one I didn't have to do too much work on, but when I started doing restoration work, I wanted the razors to look perfect when I was done with them, and vintage razor is not going to look perfect. That is, unless you want to take all the history. And I believe the edge on this razor is from a Escher Thuringian. Had a pretty good couple of days. I took some vacation. First half of the week, and came back from vacation to a job that I'm transferring into, which should be very pleasant. A little bit lower stress level, I'm sure. Anyway, well, so I started that new job today, you know, just doing the typical, hey, this is what we need to do around here, or this is how we do things, and where we go from here, and all that. So that's nice, and hopefully tomorrow I'll actually start doing some of my job, which I pretty well already know how to do. And I'm sure once I get my feet under me, I'll hit the ground running and do just fine. Now, I did not shave yesterday. I just kind of got wrapped up in shipping out several packages and trying to do projects around the house, and it was like 94, 95 degrees out, and I was trying to cut grass finish building my my son's tortoise an enclosure outside, and you know, doing a little landscaping around that, and inside it too, and it kind of took it out of me. I just decided I was going to take it easy. Though I did get up early to throw two pork butts on my pit barrel smoker, and use the Meathead's Memphis Dust from AmazingRibs.com, their recipe, and turned out wonderfully. Not sure what my deal is. That's 2 days in a row I got Weeper City underneath my lower lip. Oh well. Yeah, the scent on the soap's real nice. It's very pleasant. It's not overpowering. Actually, a really calming, cool scent. I like it. So what else is going on at the shaving cadre right now? Well, we've got the May portion of the weight loss challenge still going on. And we did end up adding a month to the challenge, so it's going to run all the way through June, so we can have a full 6 months of the year under the challenge, which is going to be cool. And who knows, maybe we'll keep going after that. But I know one of our members is just awesome. Amber, hit my camera, sorry. Amber, who goes by Ambulance on the forums, who is also active member in the weight loss challenge. She won, I believe it was the first month, and she just decided she wasn't going to claim her prize. She won a prize to Sterling Soap Company for a soap and an aftershave, and so Amber decided to donate it back to the challenge, and so the group decided they wanted to have an extra month, so that'll be another month's worth of prize, or month's prize. So I think this month's prize is a brush from Knothead. Man, going after that lower lip with a vengeance today. Whew. Alright guys, that does it for that shave. Skin is well conditioned and in good shape. I mean, the soaps across the TDS line so far for the 4 or 5 different versions I've tried, soap is fantastic. I mean, it's doing a bang up job. Sensor on mark. I'm really interested to try some of these more interesting scents. The anise, the black licorice scent, the Simonich, the pine tar, birch tar soap. That's going to be interesting. And the rose, and kind of the list goes on. There's a lot of really interesting soaps there. Well, with the exception of giving myself a weeper on my neck and a few under my chin, real nice shave. More than one on my neck, apparently. Might need to go back to straight razor school. All right, I'm gonna throw on a little bit of Thayer's cucumber. Finish her off. And again, if you've never swung by the shavingcadre.com, please by all means do so. We're an awesome group of guys. As my friends Barber Dave, Major Rich, Fenster, Scuttle Soap, Long Haul Tanker, as all of them say, you know, it's just a fantastic place to hang out, and just real good guys just ham it up with, and we like to talk about shaving and all sorts of other stuff too. So by all means, come join us. And now I'm gonna throw on some of the aftershave, the Patchouli Vetiver aftershave, and it does look like it has quite a bit of oils in it. So make sure we shake it up real good. For my soap sample piff, or pass it forward, by all means join. If you're not a member of the forum, it'll be up here in the next few days. By all means join up and make some 10 quality posts and come join us. Wow. The aftershave is fantastic. It's stronger scented than the soap is. It does have that aftershave hit, for sure, but a really pleasant patchouli, woody, smoky scent. It did leave the skin a little bit tacky, a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to put a balm on anyway. And again, the SQ from Floralis. Not really tacky in a bad way. It's just, I think it's got a lot of aloe in it. And this scent on the SQ should match up real well. It's kind of got a vetiver scent of its own going. Brings back great memories of being in Belarus and seeing the people there. Awesome. So there we go, guys. That does it for the shave tonight. Hope you enjoyed. If you do, please like, share, subscribe. It's always fun making new friends. So swing by the Shaving Cadre too. And I guess I'll shave with you guys later. Take it easy.